Tami interviews a new Karen. I am Milton, son of a carpenter Mary. A dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. This is my Tami parable series about Tami, the no-arm Chinese fella. How did he get to be missing both arms? Brown nose. In our fictional streets. He was told by his boss, Wu, to stick his right arm in a wood chipper, and he blindly obeyed his boss. He's Oriental. Lefty, the left arm, saw what was going on with righty, the right arm, and of course was surprised. He jumped off. He's not going to get chipped up. Tami is missing both arms, but he's bossing a whole lot of folks around. It was a test of management. Now, let me get the 93 check part out right now. Guys, it doesn't matter who's hijacking a call to me. Doesn't matter if it's a guy in a dirty bed sheet from the Mideast, or if it's a clean-cut guy who went to Harvard. It doesn't matter who, politically correct or the Mideast. Doesn't matter which is hijacking your lifeline. I've been asking for a 93 check for a decade. I've been asking for a decade now, and I have yet to get one. No certified mail, no non-certified mail, no certified mail about the Obsama rumor, no calls about the Obsama rumor either. I get a lot of attention getting stuff, but since I haven't gotten a comment about the Obsama rumor for a decade, I'm just going to assume it's true. That's that rumor that Osama bin Laden is Barack Hussein Obama's dad. Oh, put the two side by sides and check the eyes out. And please do not be a hater. You can't have it both ways, guys. They're mixing stuff up all over the place. Try to call me, 424-229-4140, and see Osama bin Laden's son hijacking your call. And I've been asking for a decade for that first 911 Flight 93 check. I've yet to get one. I bet you can guess if your phone is hijacked, not allowed to work, and seconds can count in an emergency. If you need firemen, police, paramedics, and they're checking your political party or where you live or who's the big name in your business, whether or not you are, or no matter what criteria they're going by, seconds can count in an emergency. And it's never more obvious as when you try to call me and see complete censorship. Make that video, whatever you get. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. And those who are hijacking a call to me, they are word enough about that to alter phone records to cover it up. But when all of America has video proof, we got PhoneGate. Call me up in front of network news anchor, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye, mayors, governors, senators, and tell them everything is fake news compared to your family's lifeline not working. And not knowing when else it won't be allowed to work. Check-in, posting 5. Let me show you those 5s as I get to Tami interviewing for a new Karen. It's our fun fiction. Like I say, everything on this side of the video here, that you can consider it all attention getting until you pick up that phone and see your family's lifeline not working as you try to call me. Then that affects you, and yes, it can be documented by you. Whoever's in the room there with you, make that video of their lifeline not working as you try to call me. And turn around, let them make the video of your lifeline not working. Now here's the 5s. I've been asking for a 911 Flight 93 check for over a decade. I've yet to get one. No certified mail in all that time. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. You want to mail me? Use FedEx, UPS, and make a video of it first. Use it as well as the post office. Because it is stolen. But it takes just 5 minutes to make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. And yes, those word enough about it to alter phone records covered up. But when you've got video proof, and all America has video proof, timestamp on your phone, number dial. We got PhoneGate. Now back to my fun Tami parable. I'm hoping to, already 5 minutes. I'm hoping to make it quicker. I'm hoping to get away from the 20-minute plus Tami parables. But Tommy, he got the promotion for sticking his arm in a wood chipper. He also got his girlfriend's heart re-up. She's at home now. They're married. He doesn't know it yet. She's at home, but he's at work. And a while back, Tommy got 5 Karens being one person. It's a street thing. It's an unseen business thing. It's our fiction. Once again, attention getting stuff to get you to pick up on that side of the video, your phone, and document America's hijacked lifelines for real. He had 5 Karens going into an interview as one. You know, moving in and out of the shoes. One goes out to pay the meter. Put money in the meter. One goes out to the bathroom. Another one comes back. One goes to put money in the meter. Another one comes back. One goes out to smoke a cigarette. Another one comes back. You get the picture. But he got them hired, and despite himself, he thought he had messed up because he put the dumb Karen. Had 5 different Karens when he first started, and he put the dumb one in for the interview. You know, he was showing off, taking folks, moving them in and out, those 5 Karens, and he left the dumb one in for the interview. He thought he had messed up, but it turns out the guy doing the interview liked the dumb Karen. So she got hired. Oh, check out my Saints imagery at www.saints-imagery.blogspot.com. Got a few months of it there. And yes, this is these are my 4-4x6 print. See my contact, think your contact. It's very readable, even though you might not be able to tell it with this phone video. But any of these, you can come see me, and I will put your contact where my contact is. I gotta just turn these things around, because everything from 2018 is on the GIMP program, and it's a free downloadable thing. And I can put your contact where my contact is. Put your name where my name is. Come see me in person, do that, and yeah, bring your favorite flowers. I'll turn them into forever flowers. You never have to water them again. You can not only use them as a contact image, a whole lot better than those paper cards, but you can make a mouse pad out of it. You can make a desktop image out of it. So you can t-shirt, mug, cap, you name it. Now back to my story, once again up to 8 minutes. Trying to make it brief. Tommy got them hired, and if you know the Chinese streets, the unseen business, the Oriental unseen business, they will do something to death. So he went from 5 Karens moving in and out to 20 Karens moving in and out of those shoes as she started work as that employee. And he reached the 5,000 Karen mark. You know, folks, 5,000, not all of them on the same day or that, but, you know, 20 different Karens on one day where she lives, her apartment, her house with, she's married to Kevin, I believe now. Part of a staged event Tommy was supposed to manage, and so they got married. 20 people at her office moving in and out, and the next day it's a different set of 20. But he reached the 5,000 Karen mark, and he went to like a wall house seminar, and he saw other folks with like 10,000 Karens, or 10,000 folks moving in and out of their shoes as part of their staged events. Oh, keep listening to my Tommy Purvos. You'll pick up on my fun street unseen business kind of stuff, lingo that I use. And yeah, if you got a different word for it, by all means translate for me. But he's looking to get more Karens to move in and out of those shoes because it's a prestige thing in the Chinese streets. And it just so happens one of the ones responding to the ad he put in the paper. I don't think he's supposed to do that, but he put it in the paper. I need a Karen. She showed up when all of his employees were out in the field, so he had to do the interview himself. And he doesn't have any arms, so he has to go to it takes him a while, and she had to help him open up the file cabinet, get out the papers, put it down, and he's thumbing through the papers. He's got the pencil, and he's writing down, checking off. He says, you don't have the eyebrows. And all of the Karens, it's a caricature thing, it's a Chinese thing. They gotta have a caricature look. Something about him, funny way of laughing even, doesn't have to be about the look. And he says you don't have the eyebrows. Well, we can fix that. Can you type? And in her job, she's got to type. So she says, oh yeah, I can type this many words per minute. He's in the middle of the interview when some of his employees, Leah and Mia, come back from being out in the field. And Leah says, oh, hi, Karen. So Tami knows, she looks enough like Karen. That you had kind of a rough sketch in the newspaper. Do you look like this? Come on in. And she fooled Leah even without the eyebrows. So Tami says, go to box, get out eyebrows. Oh, there's 1,000 levels of the streets. Very technical, very non-technical, very simple. And he has her kind of glue just kind of tape the eyebrows on. They've got the Karen eyebrows in a box. And he has Leah hold up that photo of Karen, and he looks back and forth and back and forth. And she looks close enough that, they not going to have her walk around all the time with taped on eyebrows. They're going to have her go to the Wall House. Great Wall of Evil has just me in that hat in my imagery. It's also one of those things that plays a cowardly Hussein in the White House. Remember, my attention getting stuff always ends. You pick up that phone, your family's lifeline, and you try to call me and you don't see it. It's not allowed to work. It has nothing to do with what I say on this side of the video. Nothing to do with my stigmata eyes. I'm going to show you those later. Medical research being passed by. It has to do with you documenting your phone. Not working is to try to call me. And them worried enough about that to alter phone records covered up. But you having video proof of that. That's what it gets down to. So let me get back to my Wall House explanation. He'll send her to the right folks with the Wall House. Great Wall of Evil places Hussein, places Trump. Does all kinds of stuff all over the world and keeps just me. And some clouds in my imagery. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. Let's build Jesus' immaculate house upon the rubble of that evil wall. But he's going to send her to get the eyebrows done. But he has one more test, so he says, we're going to eat lunch here, Mia. Run down to Karen's. You know what to do. And she runs out the street as they have lunch, and he doesn't tell her what it is because he ordered from the Cat's Got You telling him, I want some more, and it just showed up. It's, yes, the Orientals love the cats and the dogs. No, not as pets. As dinner. He just doesn't tell her what it is, and they eat lunch, and finally Mia gets back with Karen's dog. I didn't think of a name for Karen's dog. How about Spot? Fits in with my parable from last night about... oh, can I get that in real quick? I got 5 minutes. Let me get the one in from parable bite in from last night as short as I can. Tim goes over to his friend Rachel's apartment. and she shows him her new dog, Spot. And Spot takes one look at Tim and runs into the next room. Yai, 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 yai. And Rachel apologizes. She says, it's not you, Tim. It's that shaved haircut of yours. Just like that son of a bitch, Stu. And she explains that, Stu was the impersonator of Stone Cold Milton. Son of a carpenter. My dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. Was an impersonator of him, and he knew they were catching up to him in my fire and brimstone. Once again, serious stuff when you pick up that phone and try to call me. He knew they were, make a video of that, certify that mail as well. He knew they were catching up to him, so he tried to commit suicide. Oh, don't worry, it's my fun parable. And he took the dog, his dog then, a Spot, with him. Rachel explains he was coming home and she heard yai, 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 boing, splash. She say threw the dog off the roof. It hit the canopy out front. Once again, this is a fun cartoon parable. Don't worry about the dog. Hit the canopy out front, hit the awning out front, excuse me, and then landed in the pool. And Tim's curious. He said, what happened to Stu, the impersonator, Stone Cold? And Rachel says, oh, the paramedics who showed up, Harry and Ray, street justice paramedics from my fun fire and brimstone stuff, they scraped him up off the sidewalk, took him to the hospital, and they explained, oh, he's not going to get out of impersonating Stone Cold Milton that easily. And yeah, the street justice paramedics were real nice. They had a nice blanket for the dog. She had fished out of the pool. And there's that quick dog thing. And I don't have time to get into the Adolf thing about Adolf and Osama bin Laden. I heard that when they took him out, his dog was trampled by a camel. And I explained that in street lingo because a lot of folks do what Tommy's doing in this one. Brought the dog over, and the dog runs over, jumps up on the new Karen's lap. Did I ever give her name? I don't think. Elaine jumps up on Elaine's lap, and he says that test, he'd be giving up the thumbs up, but he doesn't have thumbs. That good test, she hired. Then you had to finish off that as I show you my eyes, and then the Tami parable for the day. He's going to send her to the wall house so they can get her the eyebrows, real eyebrows that don't pull off. I had just recently done some Googling or something. I found out that Adolf Hitler, when they were closing in on him, committed suicide with Ava. Is that her name? And they used poison pills, and they tested them on the dog, and that seems odd. Why are you going to take your dog with? Because not only did Adolf take the pills, he also shot himself. And the story, my street story, is that the dogs know. Because the Chinese Great Wall of Evil, you can call it Eskimo evil if you want, they're not going to waste evil. They got gene pools of Osama, and they got gene pools of Saddam Hussein, they got gene pools of Hitler. Out there today, 284. They're not going to waste evil. That's the Great Wall of Evil. So they took the dogs out because they didn't want them giving it away, because a lot of folks on the streets do what Tommy did. Check out Elaine with the dog test. I'm Melton. Let me show you the eyes. I'm already up to 20 minutes, but just 20 minutes, so I should be able to get to the end of this quickly. Oh, I need the flashlight. It's right over there. Oh, it hurts when I have to reach back. Blue-eyed DNA taking over for brown-eyed DNA. Here's the eyes from 2013, about March, and that's what they look like most of my life. You see me walking down the street, rolling down the street. They'll probably look like, brown. But a little bit closer, take a photo if you can. My photos never turn out. It's probably the best photo I got. From early part of 2014, smaller brown circles slowly disappearing, bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. You'll see this part here kind of whitish, and you'll see this part here gone. As I show you the eyes in the bathroom there with my flashlight. If you know what's going on with those eyes, come see me in person. I know taking vitamins, I started taking my vitamins a little over a year ago. I had to take them years ago, it's a long story. But when I got out of the hospital in '96 with an anemia, and so I took the vitamins, and I could feel the difference, and got to where I couldn't feel the difference taking the vitamins, so I stopped taking them. And I started about a year ago, and it's you can see the whitest part and the brownest part I'm talking about. It's a little bit raised there, and it used to be all dark brown all the time. No small circles in the middle, brown, nothing. You know what's going on with that, and what will accelerate that besides taking vitamins or taking more vitamins? But I tell you all the time, my doctors can't talk about, any doctors I've had, can't talk about the change in eyes, but they can't talk about those 9/11 Flight 93 checks. Not getting one in a decade either. Ask them how they reach me. Oh, they're good folks, doctors, but they can reach me by phone. Make a video of what you get when you try to do that, and you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Good folks are going to tell you, yeah, that's not right. You should be able to reach me all the time. Those who get angry, those who have a story to tell, yeah, they're going to make the best check and post in 5 videos. Try to call me in front of them and get their reaction. Now, I called Jesus' Immaculate House. You can call it an opportunity house, opportunity for a whole lot of folks worldwide, all kinds of backgrounds to build a better world. Put the best mankind has to offer in those homes. Cities, communities, really, not just those places you go to on Sunday or Saturday, another day of the week. But yeah, I have to call it Jesus' Immaculate House because, there will be a test at the, I hear it's pass, fail, or purgatory.